Probably tilapia.
I don't know if that's gonna work. You hungry?
I freaking just ramrodded.
Oh, it's already black. It's not.
Oh gosh. My eye on the little hang downs out there.
Don't call it little hang downs.
What? Oh, that's cold.
It's the awning.
Yeah. That thing just smoked my eye.
Trying to get sympathy.
Ah. And it's like, I swear if I get a black eye, you're gonna get the brunt of it if I get a black eye.
You ain't getting sympathy from me, but you'll get a tilapia square.
Yeah, this is the only frozen thing that we have. Well,
I don't know what to tell you. Safety third, baby.
good morning. We're just taking the hose over to the barn here. Good morning, guys.
One bag. Gotta get some cow cubes.
Cal's got some water, got some cubes. Pigs have been fed. Oh, and no black eye, so we're good there. Now, see what the day holds.
What up?
What's the move?
Need some breakfast.
There's one banana we can split.
Maybe. I'll get the banana, you get the peel.
Oh.
That's how you want to split it? I don't know. I'm still recovering from this trip. I'm trying to figure stuff out. All right, guys, so, you know, we're figuring that out. We've been figuring out a lot of stuff. We also figured out this was waste.
Yeah.
This didn't do anything. So we gotta try to clean this up. The fence is to there. After going to this Airbnb, which you haven't seen fully yet, we've talked about it. After sitting there, not even just inside, but on the porch, all that, we kind of talked. I think we touched on it and talked to Crockers. We're gonna have an area back here, and then we'll have, like, we kind of figuring all this out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our fence line is going that way, and originally we were gonna do a big shop out in the middle and maybe barn dominium mix. So we didn't really know. And then I threw out the idea, what if we clear this, instead of a small shop, we actually do a big shop, kind of here on the side. It'll block the view if the neighbors ever do anything. We were originally thinking this is just fantasy land here. We're not going, don't take it too literal. We were thinking maybe a 60 by 60, a big house shop area over there. So what if we did a 30 by 60 shop over here, which, if to put it in perspective, the deck is 32 feet wide. So it would kind of match that if we did it over here and go about 60. And then part of it would be like a studio hangout area for us. And part of it, and then the other part will be for storing stuff, working on stuff, all that would be plenty. And then we get to keep that whole area out there
For Blitzball.
for who knows what. We may just end up making it a huge garden at some point. We may, I mean, we don't know. We may build a little barn dominium. We may get a bigger silo and make our full house over there out of a huge silo, and this could be more of the guest. We don't know. But if we do the shop kind of here and just go full blown, instead of a small shop and then a bigger shop, if we do a 30 by 60, it would be the same width as our deck, but going that way, which you weren't really going to utilize this too much anyways.
So again, this is just your
Hypothetical.
hypothetical, and you're seeing us talk and kind of work through it.
Yes.
Now, with that, does that mean we need dozer to get these trees?
We would need a dozer no matter what, I think. Well, you could do it with a skid steer, kind of level out the ground, all that stuff. But
to get the roots and...
we would definitely need it out. Same as over there, we would need all the roots and everything. We try to burn the stumps down, but you still don't want any of it growing back. So that was kind of where we were at last time, was, do we get a dozer, bring a dozer in, make sure our driveway's really good, get any stumps under the ground, clean all that up, level it out, or do we go ahead and just do a spot here that gives us privacy from our neighbor And then if we ever build a house out there, it would block all that. And then you could actually drive in and go to the shop.
Now, what's the option if dozer work is like insanely expensive?
We clear it like we have. We cut them down, and then we kind of dig up the roots, cut them out, burn them. Potentially.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Potentially, because a lot of these are kind of smaller. When Jeremy and them came out and helped in the front, he was able to push some of those smaller trees.
Yeah, clear all this.
Well, yeah, he cleared it, but as far as like a stump in the ground, he did push a tree and the roots came up. But I think those skid steers like his and Juno's, you don't want to tear them up, so it could do smaller trees, which a lot of these are, but the bigger trees, I think you'd have to like kind of dig them up, cut the roots. It'd be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of work out there too. So either way, we're going to do it all. So if we did, you don't want to hire a dozer to come out and do one little spot. So if we did have that, we can get a dozer to come in, clear all that, and go over there and do that, and the driveway.
And go dig us a pond.
If, depending on time frame. I think if we already came through, cut the trees, the dozer would push the trees down, but then we have a massive pile. I would rather cut the tree down ourselves, cut them in sections, pile that up ourselves, because a dozer's going to make it to where we'd have to burn the big pile right there. There's no way, because it'd be all intertwined. So if we do what we've done, cut them down ourselves, move them, cut them up, do all that stuff, and then have them come and just knock the bottom of the trees out, leave the stump like that high, let them knock that out, get the roots, do all that. I think all of this, a dozer would just like nothing. And then over there, you had that one big one, but that's the only big one. And then we would want a pond down there and then get some of that dirt and bring it up and level out the pads. It'd be a lot of work overall, but if you're going to hire a dozer to come out, you want them to do as much work as possible. So it's kind of where we're at on that. All right. Watch out. Don't hit it.
Jason just said we need a compilation of how many times I run into that thing.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yep. A little too many times. But I'm glad it didn't black dry. I'm glad it wasn't worse. We did put the little talop on there, little talop, which luckily it didn't get worse. That would have been bad. Clearly at that point we would have not been joking around as much if it was actually worse. It was kind of, it was on the fence. But now that we are back and we have went and came back and we have ideas.
Which we'll have a behind the scenes of being there.
Yes.
But that won't come on for this channel.
We can't put that out before we reveal the video.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, but now that we're back and we have ideas, we actually this morning, we didn't do a Coffee to Crockers right away. We had our own little chat. And it was more of what we want, what we don't want, what we think we could fit, everything.
Which it does change after going there.
Yes, it does. And that's why I told Daniel this morning, I said, what do you want? Not what you need, not what anything, what do you want? And let's try to figure this out. And we talked and talked and talked, and I think we have an idea now. But now we have to get some stuff to go in there to mark and make it visually good for us to look at. So now we're on the side of what we wanted, what we needed, what we think we compromised. Now let's lay it out